Hello everyone, this is Daniel from RICHVIEW, and I would like to walk you through the amazing new features like using big data sets and live data that we've built to RICHVIEW over the last few days. It's Wednesday, the 4th of April. Happy Easter to anyone who's celebrating them, and happy Easter break. But let's get cracking right here. So, we are in our RICHVIEW editor. It's just the website. Click a new report. Let's get started. Let's first make it a bit alive. So looking at the headlines, we can see that stocks halted winning streaks yesterday, and bonds climb as job vacancies are dropping, reported by Bloomberg. So we saw some financial stocks, mostly American banks, not doing that great yesterday. And we saw some job vacancies dropping down, thus Fed will have a harder time keeping their raises, and thus happy days for bond owners. Anyhow, let's create a cool chart, because this is what we're here about. So let's see if we can get a chart running of S&P 500 over the last 20 years. Is it too much to ask? Who knows? So all you have to do with us, you just say, hey, this is my data source. I want a time series. I like my legends above. Someone likes them on the side. I don't get these people. For me, legends need to be below or on the top. If you want to have series names, then you can have it. But legends on the side just take too much space. Boom, we got something here. It's loading. Yeah, the volume is kind of in the way, and you can see it. Daily series for the last 23 years. Now, just to really make sure it's all in there, let me just quickly jump in and download it as an Excel, which we provide to everyone, yeah. And then let's open that and see how that looks like. Yeah, I've created this, I trust this, and boom, you get 20 years of data over here, so roughly 70,000 data points, bit more than that, on a chart within few seconds, and that is pretty powerful. Anyhow, people with us, at the end of the day, what do I want to see? I want to probably see the adjusted close. That has some nasty decimals, so let's just go for the normal close. Wow, a lot of information. So we are looking here, of course, not on the actual S&P as you see on the left side, but on the most traded SPDR ETF based on that, just the data that we had. But yeah, we don't stop at large data sets, right? So you can tap heading. Let's look at some audio visual type of content. Maybe you want to have some commentary here, but I'll leave that up to that. Anyhow, here's the YouTube video. It would be pretty cool to just copy paste it here. Oh, I can have some information about the market straight away. Maybe my colleague wants to record a short overview of what's happening to supplement his report. Maybe I have a favorite podcast or a podcast that my company recorded. Boom, it's here. Click play. And it plays.
Welcome to Thought.
Thoughts on the Market by Morgan Stanley. I love those guys. Anyhow, let's continue up the speed. What should we do next? What about live chart? So tap chart. Maybe let's leave it up to our AI. Let's just say live chart. Oh, we've got some live chart. Things are moving up and down. That's cool. Maybe some more realistic example. Create a live bar chart. Use following data. Update every second. Boom. and we just need to have our servers. Let's create some chart of AWS instances and how they are performing. Nice, cool transition we got here. Good that it says that it updates every second. Thank you for that. And it just keeps on running. So imagine having a live stock charts, or you're in IT and you just want everyone to just keep the overview. Your reports don't have to be outdated if you don't want so. If you want to keep them static and be the guy who decides what numbers people should see, of course we got your back, man. But yeah, let's continue working here, adding my interesting commentary before I figure out what should be the next chart. And I think I know. Let's go back to Excel. Let's just grab a chart with some headings. So we're looking now at the Nordics GDP. Since I moved here, I've been contributing to it massively, but that's for another talk. So now we left the AI on its own to decide what it wants. Hey, it came up with a line chart. Yeah, usually you would like to that, but given that this one is so small, you know, I actually don't like it, and I actually want to see the overall power of the Nordic countries. So let's say create a stacked column chart, okay, and then let's add some more details like and data labels. I think data labels are always good. And then I will do something like make Norway stand out. Again, it's a natural language model behind that that we've put together based on some API, so you can just talk with it as you would with a normal human being. Boom, we have it. Okay, Norway in red. I like it. And then everything. And then we can see the poor little Iceland. 26.5 billion euros. That's probably less than Apple does a quarter in revenue. But good for them. They're really cool guys. Anyhow, I'm done with my cool report now. I have some crazy 23-year-old stock chart. I have a market commentary. I have my favorite podcast. Some live chart over here. I have all this. And then I think I'm ready to publish it. Voila. I click publish. And then it is here. So I get all the data that previously I was interested in. I have my chart and also my Nordics chart. So pretty cool. Then later on, you can just grab the URL and set it out, or we can work with us. So we actually publish behind your paywall, or we will also implement in the coming 2 weeks an authentication system. So you can specify yourself who should get access. Anyhow, this was just a short overview of what RICHVIEW's powers are as we speak. We are super keen to add more cool features, and please talk to us. Please sign up with us to get the earliest access to our tool once it's finished. We are always curious to hear from you. Anyhow, happy Easter everyone if you're celebrating, and yeah, let's keep in touch. Cheers.